Hello, everybody. So, yesterday something really upsetting happened. Not with my body is fine, but there was this person online who took one of my status updates from Facebook and made a picture of it. And he put it on his Instagram. And what he did was he made a comment where he used my real name Niels slash my ex name and then wrote something about it. And in the comments, apparently this guy is a journalist and he had a lot of followers. And in the comments, somebody had referred to me as he slash she. And I was really, really angry and really, really hurt by this. Obviously, you never, ever, ever refer to a trans person by their ex name. It is an act of verbal violence. It is aggression. It is abusive. You just don't do it, okay? And I don't even know if this guy knew that he was basically the equivalent of walking up on the street and punch me in the face. But I don't know if it was intentional or he's just really, really ignorant. But the thing is about it is that I found out this is not somebody that's my Facebook friend. My Facebook is open. My Twitter is open. I live my life openly. It's a choice. This is not a Facebook friend. It was more like a friend of a friend. But it turns out that he is, in fact, a journalist. Um, and that just really, really upsets me that somebody would take a piece of this narrative. I'm telling my story and basically use it to, be aggressive towards me and demean me and attack my masculinity in that way. And it's very upsetting. And I was angry and now I'm mostly sad. And my initial reaction was, well, I have to close down my Facebook profile. I have to stop, doing this. And now I'm kind of like, no, because if I do that, then these people that are out there, they're never going to learn how to treat a trans person properly if they don't know any trans people. And even though it's upsetting and I wrote a lot of angry status updates about it, my friends, commented on it and was supportive towards me, and that sort of helped me get through it. I chose not to reveal this person's name because I didn't want to get into a pissing contest with a journalist. You can't win. They just feel that they have the right to do whatever they want to do, and I didn't want to get into that with anybody because that would just really upset me. So I just did make a comment about how this was totally not cool, and then I just withdrew from the whole thing. Of course, I blocked him on Facebook. That's obvious. Also on Instagram. So if he wants to see my status updates, in the future, he'd have to go on Twitter or he had to log out and use somebody else's account. It's not really, any sort of protection, but, what can you do? The reason he knew my ex name and that a great deal of people do know my ex name is that I had a little bit 15 minutes of fame before I came out, and I'm really not, regretting that I did that because a lot of the people that I met through that, incident helped me so much in realizing who I was and in coming out. So I can't really say, oh, it's too bad I did that because I wouldn't be where I am right now if I hadn't. But it's a lot to, carry around is the fact that everybody in, my country potentially knows my ex names and can use this, to hurt me. And that is just, that's hard to know. And it's hard to know that there are people that walk around in this world and just completely will disrespect everything I am. and not even think about it twice. So that was just really upsetting. Other than that, happening, I'm doing really well. I have been able to walk more today, and I walked up and I got a haircut, so you can see what that looks like. And that meant I had to sit for a while because he was very thorough. And that was that was no problem. Hurt a little bit, but I was able to do it, so that's really progress. And we're gonna try to go out and eat tonight and see how that goes. It would be the first time that I was able to sit for a longer period of time. So let's see how it goes. It's I'm making progress and I'm doing well. With the healing and with all of that. And now we have to go home soon, and I'm kind of I don't really want to go home. Sorry, I just got a text. And because I have to face. I still have a couple of weeks vacation after this, but I still have to face getting back to daily life, and not being able to exercise and all that stuff. Is still a long way to go with this. But I've enjoyed having like this kind of time off from my life, sort of, and well, it must come to an end. So that is it for today. Yeah, so not really a very positive video, but it doesn't have anything to do with my search. It's just because people are jerks, really. So I'll see you later.